Hi all, welcome to the channel, welcome to the workshop. Today we've got the next 3 stages of the Toyota Supra. Now it looks like at the moment we're just concentrating on the engine, so it looks like it's probably going to follow the same sort of pattern as we did with the Skyline, where we built the engine up first and then we got the chassis etc. later, but we'll see how that pans out. So let's get into it, let's get building.
Welcome to the workshop, tools in the light, screws and glue, they're holding it tight. Piece by piece, it's a builder's delight, making dreams in the still of the night. Let's get into it, let's get building now. Put it all together, I'll show you how. Screw by screw and a little glue too. Welcome to the workshop, it's waiting for you.
Right, so before we get into the build, we did get one of these little snazzy slip cases for all our magazines. We got some numbers there that we can put on the ends. Now, it's come up a few times how to put these together. Basically, the way I do it is just flatten it out like that. And then you've got numbers here, 1, 2, and 3. And it's just a case of follow the numbers. So you got 1, and then you got 2 2s, which fold in like that. And then number 3 pushes all the way in, all the way through. It will capture the two tabs there, and this number 1 tab, it will slip underneath, and then you can just press it down from the inside, and you have our slip case. And then we do have a little white spot there where we can put our number. So this is number 1. And just pop it in like that. Right, so first issue for this build pack. So there's only 3 in this one. This is the last time we're going to get less than 6, I think. From now on, it will be 6 issues at the time. And as per usual, I'll give you a flick through the magazine. And again, if you're in the UK at least, I know US, I think you only get digital versions of these. We do get a nice, beautiful magazine, and you get one with every stage of the build. Now, the important thing for us, obviously, the instructions here. So in a minute, we're going to be doing the engine block, and we're just going to be adding a few details there. Looks like we've got the oil pan, etc., to all join up, and we'll build that side up as well. So here are our parts. Now, from the weight of this, quite a lot of these are metal, and you can hear that as I move the bits around. So both of those parts are metal. The rest of these are plastic. Right, so the first thing we're going to need is the side of the engine and this piece. This is 6C. It does have this little notch on the side and a keyhole pattern. The keyhole basically faces downwards, and we're just going to push that in like so. Now, interesting enough, for some reason I got 2 of those. The inventory says 1, so not sure why I got 2 of those, but we'll just leave that to one side. It doesn't say anything that we need 2. Then we have this pipe. Now, this pipe is metal. And as you can see, we've got this one here. And it does have a little keyway on it. And that's just going to slot in like so. Now we're going to secure that with a CM screw from the other side. Now, we might be doing this a lot, but as it's going into metal, I'm just going to put that in a little tiny drop of oil. And that'll just help get that driven in nice and easily, like so. Next, we're going to take this little piece here, which I believe is the oil or sump plug. Very, very tiny piece. And we're going to take this one, and that's just going to push in here. Just like that. We're then going to be attaching that to this piece, and it's going to be going this way around. It will only fit one way. As you can see, it's shaped, so you cannot put this the wrong way around. So just get that lined up like that, and then we're going to flip it over. We've got 4 AP screws to hold that in. That's the last one just going in there. So you have that secured just like that. Now, keeping with this part, we're going to take this piece, and as you can see, we've got a beautifully shaped recess there. Just match up that recess shape. We're going to be using 2 AM screws to hold that into that place there. So second one just going in there, like so. And then we're going to take this side of the engine block, line that up like so. And we're going to use 2 more AM screws to hold that in place. So that is looking just like that, and that's all there is to do in that stage. Right, so here we have stage 7. As you can see, still working on the engine, but we have the other side of the engine block. And similar to what we started with, we're going to use this piece, and that's just going to slot in there like so. And again, lining up that keyhole pattern, that's going to push in like so. And we're going to use a CM screw to hold that in place. So we get that CM screw in just there. Like so. Put that to one side, and we'll take these 2 parts. Now these are plastic, and they are simply just going to push together. Like so. That's then going to go just here. Now we do have a lug and a hole, and with the lug facing upwards like that, that's going to go into that top hole there. And we're just going to line up the hole there and use an AP screw to secure that together. And that's our starter motor fitted, like so. And that's actually all there is to do in that stage. So, not doing anything with that piece or that piece just yet. Right, so we're moving on to the last issue of this build pack, which is issue 8. And again, still working on the engine. This is engine block 4. It looks like we do use the part we had in issue 7. It looks like we're building up potentially some turbos. And we're going to end up with something that looks like that at the end of it. Now, after all the metal parts, I think these are pretty much all plastic. We're going to start off with assembling the air filter. And we're just simply going to be putting that on like so. And we have a BP screw to go in the end there. So that's looking like that. We're just going to take our cap and put that on the end like so. Next, we're going to take some turbo parts, and we're going to be assembling those. So we've got this piece here. This one's labelled 8E. This one's labelled 8D. And we're just going to push those 2 together, like so. And then we have this piece, which is labelled 8J, and it's a D-shaped hole, D-shaped pattern, and that's just going to sit on like so. Put out to one side, and we get these 2 parts of this turbo. And then again, just going to push those together, like so. And then I'm going to take this piece and this piece. I'm going to push those together. There must be a reasonable way around that they go. It looks like they go like this. So there is actually just a D-shaped hole in there. So it will only fit in one place. So just rotate it until it doesn't sort of rotate and it clicks into place sort of thing. So you won't be able to spin them like so. We're going to secure that with an AP screw from this side. So that's our AP screw in there. We're going to take this piece and we're just going to match up the lug and the hole like so. And we're going to use an AP screw through the hole there. Like so. And then we're going to take this piece and that's just going to push in the end here. Like so. And then I'm going to take this piece from issue 7 and with it this way around, that's just going to line up and sit on there like so. I'm going to use 2 AP screws to secure that to the side there. That's one. And the second one just going in there, just like that. So that's what that piece is looking like. Then I'm going to take our air filter, and that's got a D-shaped plug, D-shaped hole. I'm just going to push those together like so. We're then going to take this piece, also from issue 7, and that's going to plug into the hole just at the end here. Like so. Make sure it's pushed in all the way, and that's facing downward it looks like. Put that to one side just for a second. We're then going to take this piece, our oil filter, again another D-shaped hole and a D-shaped plug. Push those together like that. Take this piece, and again another D-shaped hole, and we have that looking like so. We then have these 2 small parts in this bag. And we've got 2 holes just here. And they're just going to push in there. There is a thicker and a thinner end on this. It's the thicker end that we're pushing in. So we end up with something that looks like that. Now we've got a longer and a shorter hose here. The longer one being Q is going on this side. Now, depending on how tight these are, will depend on whether you want to use glue on them or not. They seem to go on pretty well. If they're too tight, as an alternative, put the ends of these in some hot water and they will soften up, and then you should be able to push them on a lot better, and just let them dry, cool down, and they'll tighten onto those parts. But as you can see, those are on there nice and solid, so up to you whether you use glue on those or not. We're then taking this part of the engine and this oil filter that we've just created is going to go into the hole there. You've got the key-shaped hole on it, and this does have a key-shaped lug. So that's just going to sit there, pipes facing upwards, and we're going to use an AP screw to hold that in place. Now, it's not a very deep key-shaped hole, so as you can see, it does move quite easily. So it's not really going to find its place until you've pretty much got this completely done up. But that's what that should look like. Put that to one side and take this piece, which is the turbo cover mounting. And then we need these two brackets. And then it's going to push over some lugs, it looks like. Just try and work out which way. You've got this little notch here. So they're going to face that notch basically. And it's just going to be a push over. Now I don't know if there's a right and a wrong way up for these. I'm going to say they are because one of them, you've got a little recess on this side, which looks like it's going to take a screw or is going to attach to something else. So this one is completely flat both sides. So that's the one you want to push over that lug. Like so. And that is all there's to do in that stage and all there is to do in that build pack. Thank you very much for watching. I do hope you enjoyed that video. If you did, please remember to hit the like button below and give us a massive thumbs up. So that's a little bit of the engine started on. Now, obviously, with some of these, there's quite a lot of metal here, so going to be weighty. Certainly like the Skyline, obviously a lot of the engine block on that was metal as well. And it looks like we're going to be following the same sort of structure if this is anything to go by, where we'll probably build the engine up and then probably move on to the chassis, etc. So if you want to see how that progresses or anything else that goes on in the channel, please do remember to hit the subscribe button and ding the bell for notifications. That way you won't miss out on future videos. Until the next time, I'll see you around. Cheers.